new at 5:30. We start with a health warning you need to know about. It is the season for tick-borne illnesses, and this year there's a higher risk for a rare disease called Powassan. News 4's Marissa Perlman joins us live in the studio with what you need to know about this scary bug.
Well, Nalina, first the good news. There's never been a case found here in western New York since it first started being tracked in the early 90s. Now, the bad news, this can be potentially deadly, and there's really no cure for it either. Plus this, everyone is at risk for Powassan. Newborns, 20-somethings, the middle-aged, and the elderly. So we went to the health commissioner to find out how you can keep your family safe.
Those ticks are very, very smart.
Health Commissioner Dr. Gail Burstein says it's even worse than Lyme disease.
It can cause more severe neurologic symptoms as Lyme disease.
This is what a creepy critter carrying Powassan looks like. The virus was first discovered in Ontario back in 1958. Luckily, it hasn't shown up in western New York.
So fortunately, we have not had a case yet. That doesn't mean that we will never have a case.
The Centers for Disease Control says there have been 75 cases reported in the northeastern states and Great Lakes area over the past decade. It's something doctors and scientists are still studying.
There are some people that don't develop any symptoms when they're affected by the Powassan virus. So, and we don't really understand, why some people develop symptoms and why others do not.
About 15% of patients who are infected and have symptoms aren't going to survive. Of the survivors, at least 50% will have long-term neurological damage.
People can develop more serious complications, and then a higher percentage of individuals actually develop permanent neurologic complications.
Though no one can say how many infections we'll see this year, experts say warmer winters have led to an increased tick population. So they're predicting more cases in general.
We've been having earlier springs and milder winters. The wildlife, and including insects, may have more opportunity to start reproducing earlier in the year than they would in the past.
So prevention is key. Dr. Burstein says cover yourself whenever you're outside. Avoid those high brushy areas when you're in the woods. Wear long sleeves and pants whenever possible. Use insect repellent and do those tick checks after you're outdoors. We also want to note if symptoms do show up, it appears as the flu. Fever and headache are common. In the newsroom tonight, Marissa Perlman, News 4 at 5:30.